Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to my channel. This is a non-cubing video. I'm not trying to be a fitness influencer, or am I? So for those of you who do not know me or did not know that I was overweight, this is me in 2019 and this is me now. And I lost around 55 kgs and this is how I did it. So a lot of you guys messaged me on Instagram and YouTube asking me how I lost all this weight. First of all, I'll be telling you why I lost this weight. Like everyone else who is overweight, I used to get bullied in school, and the first time I got bullied for my weight was in 6th standard. At that time, I kind of let it go. I laughed it out, but this is kind of related to a cubing competition itself. It was back in Nationals 2019. I had a kind of a thing where I was signing cubes, and there were a lot of cubers gathered around me. So there was complete silence, and I was signing all the cubes, and I was solving cubes for different cubers out there. And there's this random kid that comes in the room, and he goes like, "You are so fat," and the room was completely silent, and everyone heard that, and some of the people started laughing. And that was the moment that it really hit me that no, I've got to change. Even before this competition, a lot of parents and even cubers used to say stuff like, "You're overweight, you should lose some weight." Some of them were genuinely concerned, and other people were just trying to taunt me. So that's kind of the motivating factor for me. Apart from this, in 2019, I used to weigh around 140 kilos, and I used to have really high blood pressure. So those two factors combined, the people telling me that I should lose weight and the health problems, kind of told me, okay, it's time to change. So here are 5 tips that I use myself on me that helped me lose this weight, and yeah, let's begin. So the first thing I had to do was obviously accept the fact that I had to change. I was constantly eating a lot. I wasn't exercising. I was eating out literally every other day, and I wasn't accepting myself, accepting the fact that I really need to lose this weight, because in the long term it was going to cause a lot of problems for me. It already started causing high blood pressure and stuff like that. And apart from that, I did not really look like I wanted to. I wasn't really happy with how I looked. So all that combined, I finally gathered the courage to accept that okay, I need to make a change. I need to do something so that I can feel better. So the second thing and the most important thing is your diet. A lot of people overcomplicate this one. So most of the messages I get from people is, what do you eat for losing that weight, or like to keep it off? And a lot of people overcomplicate it with what kind of like protein you take, or do you like cut off fats, cut off carbohydrates, etc, etc. But the basic funda is that you should know how many calories you need to eat in a day. So every person out there burns some amount of calories in a day. For example, I burn around 2000 calories a day. So if I eat 2000 calories and my body burns 2000 at the same time, I'll be maintaining my weight. So if I start eating less than 2000 calories, I'll start losing weight, and if I eat above that level, I'll be gaining weight. So that is literally the easiest thing. You just need to track what you eat. At least I do. You don't need to really, buy a weighing scale if you're like not going to, into very serious bodybuilding or like extreme weight loss. Even I did not have a weighing scale in the beginning, but I do weigh my food now because it helps me kind of get me on track with my diet. So the third point, and one of the most life-changing thing I did, is starting weight training. Now, I told you in the last point that every person has to eat a particular amount of calories every day. So if you start lifting weights and you start lifting heavier and go consistently to the gym or something like that, any kind of resistance training which you put on your muscle will increase your resting metabolism, meaning that if you had to eat 2000 calories a day, you'll be increasing that to something like 2100 or 2200. So will have the privilege to eat more, and apart from that, you will burn more calories at rest. So that's something really helpful, and weight training is really important to tone up your body, which I did, and I have a lot of loose skin, but I'm still getting better at that because of weight training. So this is something I recommend to a lot of people, that you should pick up weight training. Try to do some body weight movements in this lockdown. If you're in a country where there's a lockdown and you cannot go to a gym, or you do not have any weights or something like that, but you should really incorporate some kind of resistance training in your exercise regimen. Now, the fourth thing that I did is cardio. Now, a lot of people forget about cardio, or like they focus on one or the other, either weight training or cardio. So, what I recommend personally to everyone is do both. Do strength training like 5 to 6 times a week, and do cardio 3 to 4 times a week. If you're doing that and eating in a calorie deficit, which means eating a little less than what your body needs. For example, me having 2000, so I eat at around 1900 or 1800. Uh, a deficit of 200 to 300 is more than enough. So you can create that deficit by burning more calories by either doing cardio or eating less. So I incorporated both weight training and cardio, and also had a very like good diet, balanced and healthy diet, but in a caloric deficit. The main key to weight loss or fat loss is caloric deficit. So you can do cardio, there's nothing wrong with it, but I really recommend you guys to do both, and you're gonna get better results. So coming to the final point, which is consistency. So every day you wake up, you have a goal. For example, me, when I started in 2019, I had this goal to lose all this weight, and whenever I started having thoughts that I should give this up, it's not working, I do not see results, I started thinking why I started this weight loss, why I started hitting the gym or like lifting weights, why I am dieting so hard. And it's okay to kind of go off the path every once in a while. So you can have some foods that you really like. Even I have them once or twice a week. It's not really a big deal. The important part is balance, and as long as you are consistent in it, you're gonna see results no matter what. It took me more than 1 year to see actual results, and it's really satisfying to see all the hard work pay off in the end. So do not give up. And if you have any other questions, you can ask me. Like I'm still a beginner, honestly, but I have a decent amount of experience regarding all of this stuff, and I'm still learning, and I'm sharing this experience as well to all the people around the world, especially all the cubing community, because this is a cubing channel. I really hope this video helped some of you out there. I know a lot of people struggle with weight loss. It is something that every person goes through once in their lifetime. So anyway, I hope this was somewhat informative. If you have any other questions, you can comment down below, or you can DM me and follow me on Instagram, which will be somewhere right here. And if you want more videos like these, this is something different. This is not a cubing video at all, as you can see, but it has something related to cubing, because the reason I started the weight loss thing was after Nationals 2019. So you can see it's kind of connected to that. So if you really want videos like this one in the future, let me know. I'll be more than happy to make videos like this one. It's really fun to talk about my journey and share this with everyone. And yeah, I hope it helps, and I hope you enjoyed. See ya.